So, hello students. Today we have to start a new lesson, that is Kingdom Plenty. So, there are only 3 participants this time. So, now join quickly. So, we have to start chapter 3, Plant Kingdom. Chapter 3, Plant Kingdom. Whitaker classified all the organisms into 5 kingdoms. Kingdom Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. In plant kingdom are Plantae. In this kingdom, plant kingdom, all the organisms having chlorophyll, and able to make their food themselves. They have chlorophyll means autotrophic. Having chlorophyll, having cell wall. Cell wall is made up of mainly cellulose. Also studied in case of the fungi also the cell wall, but in case of the fungi, cellulose is not made up of this. Cellulose, it is made up of fungus cellulose. But here in planting, they have the chlorophyll. They include the plants, mainly multicellular plants, and having chlorophyll, able to make their food themselves is the autotrophic. Having cell wall is made up of cellulose. So, is made up of cellulose. In planting, in this planting, we will discuss about Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms, algae also. We study here algae. Algae, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms, and angiosperms. So in this, it is kingdom planting, mainly plants which are kept. We categorize into the following categories. For algae, it is aquatic in nature. Mostly it is found in the water, and in the water it can completes its entire life cycle. And relation to the water, there are a few terrestrial algae also, but mainly these are aquatic in nature algae. Next on the bryophyta. Mostly bryophyta are the terrestrial, but few also aquatic in nature, as some species are Arexia. And these are mainly terrestrial nature, which are found on the moist and the shady places. But for completing their life cycle, they need water. For reproduction, water is necessary. In this case, bryophyta, these are terrestrial, but for completing their life, during process of the reproduction, water is necessary. It is called the amphibia of the plant kingdom. We will discuss later. Next on these organisms have no vascular tissues. These organisms having no vascular tissues. Vascular bundles are vascular bundles mean conducting tissue. Xylem and the phloem. Xylem and the phloems are conducting tissues which are absent in these cases. Pteridophyta, it little evolves, and it having the vascular bundles. Well developed vascular bundles are there. These are the first organism, first plants having vascular bundles. And next one the gymnosperms and angiosperms. These are the most evolved plants are there. So we have to discuss one by one algae, bryophyta, pteridophyta, gymnosperm, and angiosperm. So in case of higher plants, in case of angiosperm plants, in case of angiosperm plants are classified into different, others also categorized, but here it is the in case of angiosperm, they are being categorized to different categories. So different systems of the classification is adopted at a time to time. As time to time, different system of the people classification will be studied for grouping of the individuals together on the basis of similarities and the dissimilarities. Individuals having same categories, same characters are kept one side, and different characters are kept on the sides. So this is grouping of the individuals on the basis of the similarities and the dissimilarities is known as the classification. What characters are used in the classification? Which the characters are used in the classification? They may be on the basis of only the external feature, only morphology, or internal feature, or some evolution also considered. We have to discuss here. So mainly three systems of the classifications are there. One is artificial system, natural system, and phylogenetic system of the classification. So first we have to see classification systems which are used for classifying the angiosperms. First system is artificial system of the classification. First, systems are classification. A system of classifications are used. Number one is artificial system. Artificial system. Classification. One is, the name of Linnaeus. Linnaeus proposed the artificial system of the classification. Artificial system of the classification is based on only morphological features of the individuals. The system of the classification is based on only morphological feature of individuals. Morphological features means such as hapted means on basis of grass, morphological features. Artificial system of the classification was based on gross morphological features of plants. This includes hapted, leaf, number and shape of leaves, number and shapes of leaves, etc. Leaves having the hairs or not hairs, etc. etc. He also considered the stamens. Consider the stamens. Number of stamens or the structure of the stamens. In this system, the plants are categorized into different categories on the basis of only morphological features, morphological characters, as where they live, they are living in the water or on the land or on other plants or other animals where they are found, that they have habitat. Structure of the leaves, how many leaves are there? Leaves have the hairs or not hairs, and the number of stamens also considered as Linnaeus grouped as plants having one androecium as monandria, two as dendria. In this way, on the basis of the number of stamens, we also use different terms. So in Artificial system of the classification, one word, only morphological features are considered. Morphological feature includes habitat, structure of the leaves number, and structure of the structure means having the color may be there, and the whether the leaves have the hairs or not here this way. So this system has no importance. Many drawbacks are there. Many drawbacks are there because many closely related individuals are kept apart from each other, and unrelated individuals are kept together. As one feature is there as a habitat, and if it is also depends on the habitat. So on basis of gross morphological, so this system has no, since this system has many drawbacks, this system have only historical importance. So next system of the classification is natural system of the classification. This is artificial, and next of the natural classification. Natural. This system of classification also consider the morphology of the plants. This system of the classification or natural classification also consider the morphological feature of the plants. But this system also consider the internal structures like anatomy, internal features like external features and other internal structure. Internal features like ultrastructure, ultrastructure, anatomy, like anatomy, embryology, phytochemistry, etc. So a natural system of the classification, external features or external morphology used, internal features also considered, internal features like ultrastructures, anatomy, embryology, phytochemistry, etc. These are considered in this system of the classification. Who is, you know this name of Bentham and Hooker? Bentham and Hooker. Bentham and Hooker. Follow this system of the classification. This system of the classification is most accepted system of the classification. This is the natural system of the classification is most accepted system of the classification because this system follow almost all possible character. This system consider almost all possible character in the classification of individuals, in the classification of the parts. When we classify the plants in the study, when we make the herbarium, etc., we follow this system of the classification. The system of the classification is the completed total system classification, and this system is most accepted system of the classification. And Bentham and Hooker proposed this system of the classification and follow this system of the classification. Now, next one is the phylogenetic system of the classification. Next, phylogenetic classification. The system of classification based on evolutionary and genetic abilities. Based on evolutionary and genetic affinities. So this system of classification is based on evolutionary and genetic affinities in between plants. This system assumes that organisms kept at the same place and kept together originated from the same ancestor, from the common ancestors. So this system assumes that plants having same taxa are originated from same ancestor. So this is third phylogenetic system of the classification. This system of the classification is based on evolutionary and genetic affinities. So this system is supported by Engler, Prentice, and the Hutchinson's follow this system of the classification. In the classifying organisms, other means are also added in the classic when the matter of the dispute. Suppose one plant is invented and in which category it will be kept. Many confusions are there for some time. So to reduce the confusions, some other techniques are also used, as you know very well about the numerical taxonomy, cytotaxonomy, chemotaxonomy, etc. As cytotaxonomy. First is numerical taxonomy. Numerical taxonomy. Consider the number of the leaves and different parts of the plant as given a specific code for each characters, and then data is sent for processing. Every characters have given a particular code, and the code is sent to the computer, and then data is analyzed. Now, next one is the after that chemotaxonomy. Next cytotaxonomy. Then cytotaxonomy. Sometimes cytological studies are also used for the classification of individual. Cytological means chromosomes. Chromosome structure. Chromosome structure, chromosome number, these are also considered in the classification. If a dispute is there, then cytotaxonomy helps in the solving of the problem. Or next one is the chemotaxonomy. 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 Sometimes presence of some specific chemicals are also used in solving the taxonomic dispute. As sulfur, presence of the sulfur is important feature of cruciferin. In this way, for sometimes chemicals presence of the chemicals are also considered in classification of the organic. So now we have to start. Now come to the point what we have to start. We have to start first algae. First we have to start algae. 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 It is plural. and its singular form is alga. Alga. It is singular form, and algae is plural form. And study of algae is known as phycology. Study of algae is known as phycology. You know phycology? Phycology. We study as mycology. We study fungi, and phycology. We study algae. And who is specialist in the algae? That is called the phycologist. That is known as phycologist. So this is about the main thing, that is the algae is plural form, its singular form is alga, and study of algae is known as phycology, and specialist is known as phycologist. So I think we can start it tomorrow, the algae. So we can, if you have some query, you can ask the question. So if you have any query, you can ask any question. Hello. If you ask, if you may ask any question, if you raise your hands. You may ask if any question. That is it, 2 or 3 minutes for your the questions. If you have any question, you may ask. Hello.
Yes, sir.
If I am audible, what I am asking you?
Yes, sir. We don't.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
have any doubt.
Huh? Who is
Sir, no
coming?
doubt.
Rajasri Singh, and next one, Aditi Singh.
Yes, sir.
Have any problem understanding properly? If any
No,
problem, ask me. So it will more improve for you.
No, sir. No problem.
If and who is coming? Only 4 are there. 8 are there. Aditi, Rajasri, Astos, Kirti, and Prateek, and Kushi, Kirti, Divya. So that's all. That's for today only. Next time we will discuss algae in detail. So you study algae, understanding yourself. Study next time. We will study algae in detail.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.